Hi guys and welcome to Getty Reviews, and to this talk about the new Supergirl TV show. So I saw the trailers today, I saw the footage, even making of, and what do I think about it? Well, what to tell you guys, I'm kinda conflicted on this. From one hand, I do love it, and from the other, I have some complaints. So I like the tone of the show, and in the same time I don't. I like the effects of the show. I mean, some of them are really cheesy, they are not very good CGI effects, especially when we see that scene where Kal-El and Kara were launched from Krypton to Earth, and yeah, we can see that this is a total CGI room, like in Once Upon a Time. If you saw Once Upon a Time, the TV show, the backgrounds are so fake. I mean, I love Once Upon a Time. It's one of the most awesome shows right now. But every background of the castles and rooms that they are in is so fake. You can tell in any second, and it kind of takes you out of the episode sometimes. But that doesn't mean that the show isn't awesome, and it is. So this show, I really was kind of blown away from the scene where she saves the plane. It looks so awesome. So my complaints are not about the effects, you can say. That doesn't bother me because I love how she flies, how she flips. I just don't like the costume. It looks too cheap, because I know that the costumes are designed from the same person that designs the costumes for Flash and Arrow, and the Flash and Arrow costumes look really cheap. They're not really good. I never liked them. Well, I didn't have anything against them from the beginning, but then when I really watched the show, especially the Flash, it looks amazingly cheap. And the fabric on his shoulders, the rest is skin, and it just doesn't look right. I don't like the combinations too. And Arrow, yeah, even the League of Assassins costume, he looks like bulkier in it. It doesn't compliment him much. So I think that they really dropped the ball on some of the costumes, let's put it that way. So in this case, the Supergirl's costume, they try to, you can say, copy the Man of Steel color of the costume. The texture is similar. I mean, they try to mimic in some way the texture from Man of Steel, although this will not be connected to Man of Steel in any way. But they are aware that people will connect the two anyway, so they want to make some resemblance to Man of Steel, even if this will be totally different from Man of Steel. So the costume, yeah. I'm hoping that she will have another costume if the show is successful. I do like how we are put right into the action. It's not like in Smallville, you know? Smallville is one of those shows that I was so frustrated watching it, and I even didn't begin from the beginning. I mean, from the first seasons, I was a kid, and the show was not aired in my country yet, so I had no idea what was about. I mean, how was the show, because I only read about it in magazines. Internet wasn't really everywhere like now is, so I had no way of finding out how Smallville is as a show. But I was excited of the idea of it. I was excited to see it because I always loved Superman, and when I finally got to see it, I saw the first 5 or 6 seasons, even more actually. I saw almost, yeah, I think I saw the first season till the 8th season, actually, all at once, and then I started to watch along with America from the 9th season and then the 10th. But if I had to wait for 10 years, like so many people did, to see a man that everybody knows that can fly, I'm probably going to go crazy. And speaking of that, this actually is a quote from Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory. He said in this last episode, the season finale of The Big Bang, that he watched Smallville and he waited for a man that everybody knows that he could fly. So I was quoting Sheldon here. It's really awesome what he said, because I totally was thinking the same thing 3 years ago, or what year the show ended, I forgot. He was so weak all the time. I was so angry about that. And now with this Supergirl show, we see exactly the opposite. She's going to be in action. She's going to get the costume early. She's going to do everything that we never saw Quark from Smallville do. It's just awesome. So I like that aspect of it. I like how everything will be introduced right away. It's the thing that must happen. Because if I have to watch another Smallville show, I'm just going to go in a full rage. Yeah, I don't want to think about that, because apparently they are not so stupid, and I'm very, very happy that they are not so stupid. But my complaints, as I wanted to speak about them, are that this actress that plays the role, I like her, but she looks like Felicity 2.0. Only that the Felicity actually I think is more suitable to play Supergirl. But she's not blonde enough. And that is the thing that Angry Joe, in his video from today, early on in the morning when I wake up, I saw that he posted a video talking about the trailer, and he pointed out exactly the same thing, that he is not, is not blonde enough. And I really think the same. I mean, it's obvious. She has to be blonde. And another thing that nobody talks about, or at least I haven't heard of, is that her eyes are brown, and she's supposed to have blue eyes, just like Superman. Imagine if they do a movie about Superman with an actor that does not have blue eyes. It will be catastrophic for me. I mean, they do the same thing with Wonder Woman, and I'm so angry. Like I've said in my previous videos about Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot doesn't have blue eyes. At least they could use some contacts, but no, apparently they're not going to do that, so I really don't like that. Oh boy. I mean, those type of characters are with blue eyes for a reason. Not that I'm biased because I have blue eyes, it's just because that makes those heroes a lot more, you can say, godly, beautiful. And yeah, I mean, they look a lot better with blue eyes. It's just the truth. You know that when you look at them as characters with those blue eyes, they look a lot deeper actually as a character. They look, yeah, once again the word is godly. But anyway, so with this Supergirl, I'm very hopeful. I really don't like, I actually don't like the music of the trailer. It's like I'm watching some girl movie like Sex in the City or something similar. That's kind of annoying. I mean, I know why they did it, because they tried to capture the demographic of girls that will want to see this. I mean, that usually will not go and see this because, oh my god, it's Supergirl, oh, that's so lame. Because most people are so not interested in Superman. And that's why DC tries to take this dark turn and dark view, because they want to interest more people that always thought that Superman is lame. I personally love him, but yeah, most people don't think like I do. So they are trying to capture that exact demographic that usually will never see this show, but now that they presented her like one of the girls dealing with the same issues like everyday girls that try to succeed in this world deal with, yeah, a lot more people will watch this for sure. So I understand what they are doing with this, and at the same time they're trying to present the Supergirl that we want to see. maybe some taste of girl power, because if you saw the trailer, they thought of that very smart thing to write on the screen. It's not a plane, it's not a train, it's not a man, it's Supergirl, and that's super awesome. I really like that. So guys, I'm hopeful for this new show. I can't wait to see it. I already watched so many shows, but I can't miss that. I mean, it's my child dream to watch a show like this. This will be the Superman show that we never saw, because I think that Superman show will be awesome. It will be so awesome. But we have to satisfy with Supergirl for now. Maybe it will turn out to be even better than there were some shows, Superboy, of course, Lois and Quark, before, and I watched them a little bit when I was a kid. Then later on I watched them, I mean Lois and Quark particularly, I watched the whole show and I loved it, but in all honesty, actually it's not that good of a show. And we really need those new special effects and possibilities to see a modern take on this character, on Superman, on TV. It will be awesome. For now, maybe if this show turns out great, we're going to have a new Superman TV show. I don't know. I really don't actually want a continuation of Smallville, because that is useless now. It's a totally different world we live in, and it's not the place for Smallville anymore. So it's totally the era of superheroes right now. I'm very happy about that. I'm living my childhood dreams on seeing those heroes on screen, on the big screen, on the small screen. Is always awesome to see, like the Flash, Arrow. I never was a big fan of Green Arrow just because he wasn't a very popular character, especially here where I am from. But the Flash, I also watched the 90s show and I loved it. I was such a fan of the Flash. So I just welcome this. I totally welcome it. I don't go into this thinking that it will be bad. I never do that. I always go in with an open mind and just hoping to be good and not judge it before I see everything that I can possibly see, if of course I'm interested. But yeah, we'll see, guys. So let me know what you think in the comments about this new Supergirl TV show. Do you like what you see? Are you prepared to go in with an open mind, or just you're going to dismiss it because of the girly music? I'm sure that they just did that for, like I said, the other demographic. That doesn't mean that the show will be bad. And I'm really hoping that I'm going to see Superman, whoever is playing him, and judging by the shadow that we saw of him, he's too skinny. But anyway. So guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Please share this video, rate, comment and subscribe. Until next time with Gary G Reviews. Best games for the best prices on g2a.com and citykeys.com. If you like to subscribe, you can click the button to the right, and you can also check out my gaming channel, Gary G Gaming.